So we're going to do some readings here, and I'm going to share my tablet screen because my cards are on Deckible, which is a fantastic app. And let me get that set up. Okay, so feeling into the energy of the little irritants that get under your skin, and living harmoniously from a place of power and balance in those times. So that can be nature, that can be family, that can be work, that can be anything in your community is going to be special and unique to them, which can cause irritation to you if you're in opposition to what they're doing. But you're being authentic, they're being authentic. And so being able to recognize and respect authenticity and honesty when it shows up, and recognizing that irritations will come and they will also resolve themselves without a whole lot of scratching going on with that, and to be patient. So, what would be of the most value to help you in times when they show up and that irritation is right in your face? Oh, and it's calling for 3 cards. So, okay, so we will do this one and this one and this one. Okay. So I think we've covered all of these with the guides. This is about self-worth, and it's on the guide um, there. And this one is about nurturance, nurturing yourself and others, taking care of yourself. And this one is about ease and flow and being calm in a situation so that there is ease and flow. So the statements are: I love and see beauty in myself. I am respectful. I love and nurture myself. I am attentive. And I love and accept myself. I am calm. And just to note, those are great to see, to nurture, to accept one's self. It can be difficult to do that when you're in a situation where you are the leader and there are others around you who are learning how to do it for themselves. And so oftentimes we can forget ourselves. And we may even go into a selfish mood going, I need time for me, and not actually see beauty in ourselves, nurturing ourselves, or accepting ourselves, just an escape of the situation. But it's a whole different thing to not escape, but to really place priority on yourself first. It's kind of like the oxygen mask on a plane. Put your own oxygen mask on first, and then you have more to give for those around you who can be quite needy, and there are times there will be needy people in your life at all ages, and um, and they really are, and they do need your attention, and they do need your respect, and they do need you to be calm. But remember to put on your oxygen mask first. So we will be first with our hands over our belly, then our hands over our left rib, which that nourish has to do with enjoying the sweet times of life. So instead of eating sweets to fulfill that need, we can also look for beauty all around us to fulfill that need and see it as something sweet. And then hands over the collarbone for support when we don't have courage, when we feel afraid of what might happen, or what is happening and not knowing how to handle it in the moment properly. It's okay. Stay calm. You won't break anybody completely, because we have to be responsible for ourselves. So let's do the statements. Down. Okay. So hand over belly. I forgive myself for being afraid of relationships that are not perfect. And breathe. I am safe with love and relationships when I am true to myself. And breathe. I am free to be myself and allow others to be themselves. And breathe. And then hands on the lower left rib. I forgive myself for choosing behavior to validate my weakness and neediness. And breathe. I give myself permission to acknowledge the lies that I tell myself to justify my feelings and behaviors. And breathe. I am free to change the story. And breathe. And then hands on the collarbone. I forgive myself for believing I can only rise to higher awareness by rejecting my physical body. And breathe. I love and accept the strength and resilience my body offers. And breathe. I am free to be anchored to my mortal body. And breathe. All right, let's listen to the videos. Take a deep breath in and slowly release. We all have strengths and weaknesses. Be strict with yourself, improving yourself and doing the work needed for growth. However, be forgiving and tolerant with others, as they are also working to become better in their own way. There is always more refining that can be done. This one. Take a deep breath in and slowly release. It's hard, I know. Honesty with others, but more important, yourself. You know yourself best. You know what you think. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the story you tell yourself. With honesty and integrity, you will never have need to fear. Take a deep breath in and slowly release. The strength of your body is an outward projection of your inner strength. You're absolutely worthy of every virtue. You are worthy of every life-giving belief. You are the best when your spirit and body are united and anchored to each other. Okay, that was pretty profound. These are cards 38, 32, and 4. And I want to say something about this blue card. This is the water card. And those that have personalities that are creative, that want to go deep, that want to understand the mysteries of the world, tend to fall into this category. And they also tend to want to reject their physical body, like astral traveling. That's really cool. But you are separating yourself from your body, and it makes your body weaker, and it makes your spirit weaker, because this world was created for them to be joined together. And so even though some of these practices can be really cool, it can drain our chi from us. And if we are not cultivating enough to be able to do those cool things and to really get deep into who we are in that way, we can think we are getting higher awareness, but we're actually separating ourselves from who we truly are at this moment, because there's something to learn and to grow in that place. So even our diet can affect that. So those that eat more of a plant-based, like a lot of a plant-based diet, it can feel exhilarating to them, because they're actually starving themselves, separating and rejecting their physical body. And our bodies require more than that. It's just the nature of this particular life experience, that we have to learn to live in kindness and love with all creatures, but we also need all creatures to fulfill us. So but we can act in love and kindness as we work together, but be very careful with your physical body and how you treat it. And there's many practices that would look at our physical body as something to be rejected, something foul, something awful, something undesirable. And that is simply not true. Feel how you feel in your body, and when you truly love it, because it's a gift from God. It was created for your highest and best growth at this time, and to love on it and to be fully anchored in it, and still be able to go to higher awareness is the goal, without that separation. Because when you die, you'll have that separation again. And right now we're learning to be able to keep that higher awareness, but rooted down into our physical body, and really feel our physical body and accept it.